let us try. We're going to pick a random one. Just going to go in this box, pick a random one, and hopefully get lucky this time. Oh, this looks pretty good. Ahoy, ahoy! December 1, 2020, last month of December. Woot! We are listening to the Tall 12. It's got some stuff in it. Looks like Jimmy Dean, Johnny Bond, Johnny Cash, Buck Owens, Bobby Bear, all that fun stuff. Well, this is trial number 2 of filming this because this record turned out to be a comedy, and I didn't really want that to happen. We have the biggest oversight I've ever had. I should have a cup of tea on my bookshelf since my name literally has tea in it. Tea is disgusting. Alrighty, we are going over the shelf space Reindeer Read-a-thon, I think it's called. It has like 12 different prompts that you get to decide on what you read. You get points for how many pages you read, and then points of how many books you finish. I'm on a team with 5 others. Bish and Andy, Read with Andy, are 2 YouTube channels. I'll have their descriptions linked below. Go watch them. They're pretty awesome. Bish is one of the nicest people out there. She is our captain. Aye, aye, captain. I'm going to go over the books that I'm most likely to read to the ones that if I do get there, I'll end up reading. I am averaging 4 books a month, and I have 9 books here. But once there's a competition going on, I start trying a little. So I decided on December 1 to make a video instead of reading. Yeah, well, we'll get going after this. So the first one is called Homemade. I'm gonna put it right here. Homemade Present. Read a self-published book. And I am going to finish Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wang. I am about 2/5 of the way through. I just started reading it a couple days ago. I was a little worried about how the start would be because this is a standalone fantasy book. So I figured the setup and the world building would take some time and it would be a slow burn right away, and then the last half would be exciting. That isn't the case for this book. It was entertaining from page 1. Once I finish the chapter, on most books, I usually look at my phone or screw around with something else, and then I continue reading. This book, as soon as I'm done with the chapter, I just keep reading because it is so entertaining and interesting, and I am excited to finish this one. This one has a huge possibility of being a top 5 books of 2020 if it keeps going the way it is. The next one, Under the Mistletoe, read a book with a romance in it. And I kind of cheated here, but I'm going to read Rhythm of War. There is no doubt in my mind that I'm going to finish this month, so I kind of had to put it in a prompt, and this is the best one I could see. There's romances in this book, right? There's Adolin and Shallan, Yasna with Wit, and the general dude. I know there's something going on with them, even though I kind of want Yasna and Kaladin to be a thing, but that's never going to happen. And then there's Navani and Dalinar, Seth and his sword. Who knows? There's so many romances. There's so many characters and romances in this book. It counts. The next one, Santa's Elves. Read a book with an elf, fae, or other magical beings. And I picked... It could have been Rhythm War, but I needed this one to be read. Lost Wars by a guy named Gray. This is a Star Wars book that my buddy from Colorado saw that I read a Star Wars book, so that he got all excited, and then he gave me this book, but I have to have it done by Christmas so that he can have it back. Claudia Gray. Claudia? That's a girl's name, right? So a woman wrote this. I knew a guy named Claude. I wonder if his real or his actual name is Claudia. That would be hilarious. I better call him. Anyways, yeah, I have no idea what this book is about. I think it is a Disney... It is part of the Disney world, so that's sweet. Yeah, that's it, I guess. That's all I can say about it since I don't know anything about it. He didn't give me a dust cover. What are they called? Are they called dust covers? He didn't give me the they're not called dust covers. Anyways, the next one is Checking It Twice. Reread a book or pick up a book that you DNF'd or haven't read in a while. and my one is 11/22/63. I got about halfway through a couple months ago and then stopped because I wanted to research the JFK assassination so I can be prepared for that part of the book, but I haven't done that yet. So I haven't picked this book up yet. I don't think I am going to research it because I'm obviously going to read a lot this month, so I don't have time to be a student. So I'm going to finish this book. I'm excited. I thought I love the first half. I know I'm going to enjoy the second half. All right, the next one, family holiday time. Participate in a shelf space buddy read book. I am going to read Dune by Frank Herbert. This is a chunk of a book. It's over 600 pages. I have heard very mixed feelings about this book. Either they love it or they absolutely cannot stand this book. I've actually wanted to pick this book up for quite a few years, and now I have a reason to do it because it's a shelf space pick. Next one. Oh, I missed one. Stocking stuffer. Read a novella or a short story collection. I am going to read And Every Morning the Way Home Gets Longer and Longer by Frederick Bachman. This was the Murphy Napier recommendation. She had a video of the top 10 books that you have to read in your lifetime. This was one of them. I lent this out to a buddy like 3 months ago. He has yet to read it, so I'm going to go to his place, steal it back. He's going to be pissed. I don't care. The end. The next book, Christmas Tree. Read a book that takes place in a forest. Where is my book? Where'd it go? Oh yeah, I dropped it. This is Where the Crawdads Sing. I always want to say Where the Crawdads Sings, but it's backwards. Where the Crawdads Sing. I think this is taking place in a forest. There's a reason why I'm reading this book. I will let you know in a different video. I need to know what's inside these two covers. I've heard very good things about it. The very concerning thing is that Reese Witherspoon likes it. That's concerning, right? Who knows? The next one is Christmas Caroling. Read an own voices novel. No idea what that means, but I think it means something about an autobiography or whatever. So I'm going, if this is right, I'm going to read Cry Like a Man by Jason Wilson. On the cover here it says, Fighting for Freedom from Emotional Incarceration. Incarceration? It's a big word. I found this guy on Instagram of all places. I really enjoyed his videos. He owns a martial arts program or academy for young boys and adults, and he teaches them how to fight, obviously, but he also teaches them how to be emotional like a man should be, and it is super interesting. And I bought this book because I kind of wanted to know his opinion because I like this guy personally. Next one, the very much least likely I'll get to, but in case I go insane or I get fired and then I can just read all the time. Oh, that'd be so awesome. Christmas Lights. Read a book with a red or green on the cover. It is going to be, I'm going to pick up Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. When I talked about this one DNFing, I was like, why did I DNF this book? I really want to read this book now. As time goes on, the more I want to read it. What was that? No idea. That's it. Who knows what this book is about? It's a movie. If you read the movie, let me know if you have any. If you read the movie, yeah. If you read the script for the movie, let me know how it went. That's it. That's 9 books that I plan on getting to. Most of them I'm halfway done already, like Sword of Kaigen, 11/22/63, read them more. I'm halfway done with those books already because my November wrap-up is going to be very short. I'm going to have to put Sword of Kaigen in there because otherwise it's not going to be a wrap-up. I did not read a lot in November. Ooh, naughty, 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 naughty. Alrighty, that's it. My music's not even done and I'm done. Oh, my hair! I went to the barber. Oh, I have a video that explains this already. Never mind, that one's going to be released later on in the year. So I'll just keep the hair a mystery of why it's still long. Why I went to a barber, paid $100 to have 5 strands cut off. It's not a good story, but it happened and I'm sad. Not really. It looks a lot better than it did. Maybe that's what my end scene should be me drinking tea. Oh, that's an idea. Toodaloo, have a good day. Oh, jeez.